Okay, it is Tuesday, November 5th, Election Day, and let's see the bullshit that's rolling around these days. And of course, this starts on the last election, 2020, pre-election, the voter fraud, and all the shit that's been going on since then, and the instigating on both ends. U.S. Capitol Complex evacuation drill planned for Monday. So supposedly it was planned ahead of time. Don't try to say it wasn't. But of course, due to the timing, it's all about because the Trumpster, the MAGA people are going to storm the White House if Harris wins or if Trump wins. But it was election fraud. But let's go on. And then we have this. You can pull these videos up on YouTube, and I'm sure BitChute. A week ago, they had like 12 helicopters going in, practicing drills, evacuating people out of the White House. And people need to understand this. Not everybody's in on it. Military people are doing the training they are told to do. Not every commander knows everything, regardless of what the evil plans are. But let's keep going. So we have, let me backtrack. Evacuation drills, they did the in-person direct evacuation drills. They did practicing landing. Choppers were coming in and going out. People are putting up people are boarding up properties down there near the Capitol. If I had a business down there, I would be doing the same exact fucking thing. But our beloved Truther Patriot social media channels want to put it out that these businesses know there's going to be mass riots. U.S. prepares for Election Day. Oh, the fence is going up around the Capitol. Oh, my God, that guarantees there's going to be riots and civil war. Oh, yeah, the promised civil war. Richie from Boston promised over and over civil war on the eclipse. He's guaranteeing civil war. Man, it's today. Richie from Boston has guaranteed in several videos civil war today. But, okay. Not gonna look. I guarantee you, none of this. There will never be a civil war. There's never going to be a race war because of the fact. Again, I know people hate to hear this shit. They don't want to believe it. Whatever, because they want to believe their channel. They want to believe their favorite social media people. They want to believe in this agenda that everybody claims to know everything about, including me. The people running all this shit on both sides. Again, there's two agendas. They call them the left and the right. There's two power struggles in the New World Order. They've proven that, and I'll explain that again if I fucking need to. They're never going to let things get out of fucking hand and go coast to coast because then they lose control over us. It's about power and control. They cannot have all their fucking mass amounts of money without the power and control. It's plain as simple as that. Nothing else. And again, what do we do as channels? All these channels over I didn't start paying attention to YouTube until about 7 years ago. What have they done? All these channels, all these social media sites, what have they done? Absolutely fucking nothing but run their mouths, make videos, and people comment in the videos and start their own videos. What does everybody? Nobody does anything but prep to run and hide. That's all they're doing. That's all everybody is doing without exception. And yes, that includes me. But I know better, but let's pause here. Two more as they prep for the upcoming shit. That's not going to happen. Security being ramped up at polling sites. Security, maybe National Guard in places. Bulletproof glass. Oh my God. National Guard on standby in many states, and apparently I'm sure they'll have National Guard behind those fences at the Capitol. Oh, what happened? Remember the White House. Oh, the White House for the fences. And what happened years back, they put up all them fences and all that guard around, I think it was the Capitol building. And of course, nothing. Oh my God, it's martial law. Oh my God, it's all over. And as we all get stuck in our program, whether we're left, right, in the middle, independent, awakened ones, truthers, left, right of either. But let's pause here. Okay, this is a pretty decent article of what's going on. This is truth. This is from CNN, but this is what's going on among the MAGA people. January 6th is going to be pretty fun. MAGA activists are preparing to undermine the election if Trump loses. Again, there will be no civil war. I guarantee you right now, I promise you that right now. If Harris wins, elected, projected, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I guarantee you there's going to be, let's say if you take a civil war as 100%, we're going to see 10% of less of anything that happens for protesting, fires, and all this other dumb shit. But let's go. Before election day, Stop the Steal movement is it never went anywhere. They've been promoting this shit for the fucking last 4 years, encouraging protest on January 6th if Congress doesn't certify or where the fucking results for Trump. January 6th is going to be pretty fun. This Ivan Reckland, a former Green Bay political operative who has close ties to associates of Trump. What the fuck does that mean? He has an associate, a friend who's a cousin, a second cousin of somebody who's a reporter, or somebody who's an insider who knows a friend of somebody that's an uncle or an aunt. The shit they put out. Plan to undermine a potential Harris victory well in advance of the election, arguing that states' legislatures should simply ignore the results. Let's see, this dude, Emerald Robinson, I didn't even look him up, broadcaster, 800,000 followers on X. Take days to count some votes. It doesn't take days to get election results. Yes, it does. It takes days to cheat. But this is fucking insanely fucking pathetic and stupid. And all of our beloved channels look at Richie from Boston. He's a big time Trumpster. He said so at least 3 videos in the last month. Oh my God, they're going to steal the election from Trump. What do you get from Trump? What do we get from Trump? What's the only thing Trump ever did? He did not shut down the border. He slowed the illegals crossing. He slowed them down, which is a good thing. Okay, we look at all these crimes committed by illegals, especially the foremost, the ones they caught and let them come anyway, because they had to underneath the Biden administration. Okay, so take them out. Of course, we have that many 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 less crimes in the last 4 years. Trump never shut anything down. Yes, you can shut down this border, but he did not. Of course, we got all that bullshit that happened back then. He couldn't get the money. Look what Texas did without Trump. They started stacking storage containers, but they still had to let him in. They were cutting holes in the fence to help them out. Give me a fucking break. Pauser. Okay, that's it. This isn't just, again, this applies to any channel that does it anywhere, any social media site, blog post, podcast. They will steal the election. I told you over a month ago, and here it comes. Well, why are you worried about them stealing the election from Trump if you're preaching and you claim whatever it has been, preaching your whole time on social media that the New World Order agenda is the same under both? Then why support one over the other? What you need to know, we all know about Israel, what the fuck's going on, and people, it's gotten so much worse. They're over there leveling land, getting ready to build shit in the land they've already taken in Palestine or Gaza or whatever, and it's fucking, oh my God. Anyway, that's disappeared now. Everything's disappeared because of the election. They're going to kill you and take away your human rights. Really? Where they've been killing all this shit over all these years against mass depopulation, where are they killing us in mass? And I'm the only one I know of that said it when they overturned Roe v. Wade. Why would they turn Roe v. Wade? Because we've been hearing from all our beloved American truthers, social patriots, and all that shit over all these years that Roe v. Wade was out there to reduce the population. Give me a fucking break. Oh my God, White House evacuations back up the Civil War push. Guarantee you not going to happen tonight, tomorrow, the next day, the next week, the next fucking month, the next year, like it did not happen when idiots like Richie from Boston promoted it's going to happen on the night or the day after, or the day before the day after tomorrow of the eclipse. 42 illegals arrested for looting in Helen in Florida. Yes, he posted that right. I should have showed the picture, but when he showed the news broadcast, on the bottom it said there was 80-something people arrested, so half were Americans. Now it's like 120, so most of them were American citizens. Again, I get it, completely believe it, completely support it. If they weren't here, then the illegals couldn't even commit one crime, let alone 5,000, 10,000, or whatever. Then he did this thing. I think this was 4 parts of a movie. I'm not going to watch that horse shit. Like I didn't watch Civil War on his channel. I'll wait till it comes out in one of my sister's apps. Oh, I missed this in that CNN article about the election. This dude, Patrick, former Overstock CEO, donated millions of dollars to efforts investigating the 2020 election. warned on Telegram this week of a cyber attack that would rig the election and lead to imminent death and cannibalism unless Americans stand together. Again, nothing major is gonna happen. We'll see shit on the news. They'll propagate shit. Is there gonna be there's bullshit? There's gonna be civil war? No. Race war? No. Overthrowing the government? Fuck no. That'll never happen. Again, we've all been trained forever to prep, to run and hide. That's all social media does. That's anybody on social media. They do nothing but train you and make their money off you and us prepping to run and hide. Buy our storable foods, buy our water filters, buy our... matter of fact, I did watch one of Richie's videos like 2 or 3 videos ago, and he was showing a clip from one of his jailbreak videos where he was selling one of those bags where you put your phone and laptop into to protect it from an EMP. Well, if we get EMP'd, whether it's from North Korea, China, Russia, ourselves, or if it's a false flag or a CME from the sun, what the fuck is it going to do if your cell phone and your laptop and your key fob, if your key fob survives the fucking EMP and fucking insanely stupid shit that people sell to make money because that is their intention. They're either on there just to make money or they're on there because they're part of the government NSA black bag operations, which apparently most of these people are, and so on and so forth. Let's see if I have anything else. Okay, I think y'all get it. Nothing's going to happen here after the next to nothing. The utmost, extreme mostest, nothing's going to happen after this election. Whether Harris wins it or whether Harris wins, Trump loses, Trump wins, Harris loses. If Trump loses and Harris wins, then it's, oh my God, election fraud. We're going to see next to nothing. Whatever does happen from these MAGA fucking idiots that think Trump's the fucking savior, whether as a Christian channel or a non-Christian channel, because you think Trump is the God savior sent from fucking God to save the country. Well, why did he save the country his last 4 years? Oh my God, it's because of goddamn Democrats and their embedded people. What the fuck did they call them? I don't remember. They kept Trump from doing anything he needed to do. It's insanely fucking... I do nothing. I do absolutely nothing but preach the truth on my channel. But what we see, what has happened, and what is going to happen, because I don't give a flying fuck about executive orders. I don't give a flying fuck about what these people say they're going to do, or what they say they're not going to do, or what social media says left, right, in the middle, our truthers, our American, our patriots. I don't give a flying fuck about what anybody says from any form of person or any speakage whatsoever in this country. I go by what somehow I can see, and then what we all can see, but what has happened, what has not happened, what they say, what they claim they're going to do, what they do say they're going to do, and they don't do, and the executive orders that have and have not happened. That goes with the the executive orders, the laws for gun confiscation, FEMA camps, every fucking thing under the sun, and they've never ever done all these things. They've never done what happened. Remember years back? Oh my God, look at these companies putting the chips in so you can scan into work and buy their groceries. Never happened. Look how it never kicked in for doing the scanny thing so you can walk out of Walmart or Safeway and all this shit and not have to stop because it automatically charges your debit card, your credit card, or whatever from the groceries. The implantable chips for your medical stuff. Look how none of this shit ever took because it was never supposed to. So much of this shit, as I've said for fucking 6 years now, since I started my channel back on YouTube, it's propaganda. It's NSA ops. It's blackback ops put out there to keep the true patriots, the true Americans, the true of us, human beings that would have done anything. All this shit's been put out for all these years to keep us out of the fight. And it has worked 100%. Why can I say that? Because look at what we are doing now. What are we doing now? Which includes me. We're not doing a fucking thing. Again, over and over, we make videos, we watch videos, or we comment on videos. We don't do a fucking thing, never have, never will. We are all, whether you're left, right, in the middle, or left, the middle, right, we are all where we are supposed to be. We are all where they have designated us to be, because the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in what we are doing, and especially in what we are not doing right now. And not a fucking thing's gonna change. I don't care what any channel, any post, anybody puts out there. Nobody's gonna change a fucking thing except to hopefully increase their profits from their channel. And that's it. And God love America. God bless America.